Hi, I'm Rob Toole, a partner with Kona HR Consulting, and today we're going to talk about visas and how they impact small and medium-sized businesses. The first visa I want to talk about is for interns. Those are called CPT or OPT visas. CPT is for curricular practical training for when they're in school, and OPT is for optional practical training when they're out of school. These are also known as F visas. Two things we need to know about for these. First is they have an end date, typically 12 months. So if you really like this person or this employee, you're going to need to get in front of getting them an actual visa that they can stay for an extended period of time if you want to hire them. The second is, depending on the country they're from, they may or may not have Social Security or FICA taxes withheld from their checks, which is very difficult to unwind later depending on your payroll system. So if you do like this employee, it's important to get in front of it. And second, if they have certain tax issues, you want to make sure you understand before you bring them on. The next type of visa I want to talk about is an L visa. These are pretty straightforward. If you're a foreign corporation and you've been established overseas and you want to set up shop in America, you would enable your management team to go over and set up in America using an L visa. Relatively straightforward to get. The next one that I want to speak about is H-1B, and these are very prevalent, especially in professional services. An H-1B visa basically says that we have looked to hire someone in America and haven't been able to find them, so we need to hire this person who is not from America, who has these specific skills. An H-1B visa typically has an end date, but is a longer period of time than an intern visa, but also it is able to renew from time to time in a relatively straightforward manner. As an employer, you have to do some very specific internal filing and external filing in order to get these done. Also, you have to pay a prevailing wage. There's a lot of record keeping that needs to be done for this. So we at Kona with our legal team can help you do that. But it's important to note that these are very prevalent and something that may really enhance your business. Also, from time to time, you might be interviewing someone who has an H-1B visa. In this case, they would transfer their H-1B to you as an employer, and you would have to become a sponsoring employer. Again, you'd have to adopt all these mandatory compliance filings, but again, a straightforward process to take someone over who already has an H-1B. If you do bring someone on that has an H-1B, you just want to make sure they're not towards the end of their term, so once you bring them on, they would expire. You want to make sure they've got enough time left to keep that going. The next type of visa that I want to talk about is immigrant visas. The most straightforward of those are Ks or IRs, and that is when you're a spouse or a fiance of an American citizen. Again, relatively straightforward to get. The last class I want to speak about is E. E visas are for priority workers, for investors, for people that are going to enhance our economy. And those, again, once you demonstrate that you can fulfill those requirements, are straightforward to get, while they may take some time. For example, as an investor, if you intend to hire 10 or more people, obviously America would want that, so we'll let you bring you on. So there are a myriad of different types of visas that are out there. As you look at the list, you can see for baseball players, actors and actresses, but the main ones that we'll deal with as small business are interns, H-1s, and possibly Ls or Es. So if you've got any questions on this, please call us at Kona. Alternatively, you can look below at the link I put in and see a link to all the different types of visas that exist. Thank you.